quiet Christmas, just how she likes it, cold as the good silver.
And near as polished. I've triple-pressed the napkins. Not that anyone will touch them.
If anyone so much as breathes on my gingerbread men, I'll raise the roof. Counted them twice.
Why does it feel so down in the dumps around here? Why can't there be some Christmas cheer?
Ain't nobody dared celebrate Christmas here proper since Mr. Whitmore kicked the bucket.
These confounded light doohickeys are struggling me again. Where do you want them?
They're garlands, Stanley. For the East Bunny store. Same as always.
Easter? Why Easter? These are for Christmas.
East Bunny still, not Easter.
Well, why didn't you just say so then?
Is it absolutely necessary to make my home look like a 5 and dime window display?
It's barely festive, ma'am.
Exactly. Let's keep it that way. Christmas is just a racket to sell tinsel and cheap toys.
And joy.
What was that?
Enjoy. Enjoy, good food. Christmas is a time to enjoy good food, I always say. Isn't that right, Agnes?
As I said, my cookies are only for display here. Don't touch.
Coming! If it's another one of those Hooverville bagels.
Oh, just send them around back. I've got some leftover scraps.
Mother! Mwah! You look like a million clams.
Warren, darling, enough with the flattery. You must want something.
Can't a son visit his mother without wanting something?
Well, I suppose so, but then again, you're Warren Whitmore. Your father and I raised you to be intentional, driven. So, spill it.
Okay. You got me there. Well, in addition to wanting to visit my dear, beautiful mother, I do have a proposition for you.
I knew it.
And just in time to save our good name.
I wasn't aware that it needed saving. What acamarackis are you up to?
Just bringing good news. The town's Christmas Jubilee. It needs a keen place to happen. And you, my dear mother, are just the one to provide it.
Absolutely not.
Come on now, Mother. It's Christmas. You know, goodwill and all that jazz. I mean, think of Pop. He was crazy for Christmas.
He also thought trick rioting was a hoot. Doesn't mean I ought to jump on a horse at my age.
Think of what it'll do for the family name, for the town, for me.
There it is. It's about your face on the front page.
And that's called public relations, Mother. Folks, eat it up. Imagine it. The gracious Mrs. Whitmore opening her home.
Gracious. I think you've confused me with a greeting card.
Just picture the headlines. The Whitmore mansion welcomes all for Christmas. Even that broke-down little church down the road.
The church? The one with the livestock choir?
Or that gruel they serve to the Hooverville folk and call it soup?
Why, yes. In honor of Father, naturally. To show that we've still got heart for the little guy. All for the optics, of course.
You mean a publicity stunt.
Tomato.
And why should I go to all this trouble,
You do want me to continue to be mayor, don't you? Which means continued tax breaks once I'm re-elected. A nice fat grant for your museum, and a whole spread in the Gazette. Why, you would be the talk of the town.
Well, I must admit we could use the extra attention. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any interest in the finer things of life these days. Visits to the museum have been slow. Fine, you can have the mansion and the museum for your Jubilee, but no barnyard animals, no creche, and absolutely no warbling urchins. If I must endure this hullabaloo, it'll be with class.
Deal. You're a peach, Mother. Mwah.
I know.
And don't you worry. I'll take care of all the details. You won't regret it.
I already am.
Did he just say he's inviting that church down the road?
I still have the willies from when Pastor Michael tried to bless the koi pond.
Or when his daughter Shirley tried to rescue my Christmas ham, coated Hamlet.
Who we jawing about? Is it the goat folks again?
Brace yourselves. This Christmas will be a real three-ring circus, and we're the main act.
Somebody holler for help! I'm being mugged by poultry!
I told you not to go in there without a plan. Honestly, Ned, you've got 2 left feet and both of them are in your mouth half the time.
Well, at least the chickens like me.
They think you're corn.
Let's keep it moving, folks. These baskets won't fill themselves, and the church charity drive is tomorrow.
Do we have to polish the apples? They're just gonna get eaten.
Shine shows love, honey, and love feeds better than stew.
All right, troops. Operation Joy to the World is underway. Max, William, mind the chickens.
Hey! That's for the gift basket, you two-legged thief.
Maybe it just wants to feel included.
I almost told you Christmas soon. They don't got stockings.
You won't get stockings either if you keep tattling to Santa.
I ain't tattling. I'm helping.
This year's haul better beat last year's, Miss Sarah, or I'm stealing the church bell and selling it for feed.
We'll manage, Millie. We always do.
Score! That's 1 for the team.
1 for the team, 5 for the pigs. Great ratio.
We're not getting much for Christmas this year, are we?
We never do. Depression's got us beat like a rug.
I'm asking Santa for paint.
I'm asking for a bunny and a bathtub full of jelly beans.
Well, if Santa don't come through, you've got Millie. I make a mean molasses shoe polish.
And I can whittle y'all some duck decoys. They're real festive.
The girls say we don't get nothing on account. We're always in trouble.
Well, if y'all stayed out of the chicken coop.
Dinky likes his socks, said Cat.
Kitty was warm though. Do you think the Hooverville kids will get anything?
Doubt it. Last year, they got socks and soup. Some of them cried. Just seeing bread.
What is Hooverville exactly?
It's a makeshift town, Sugar. Folks who lost their homes live down by the old rail line. Cardboard shacks, scrap metal roofs, whole families with nothing but grit and a fire barrel.
That's why every Sunday, our church runs the soup kitchen. They get a home-cooked meal and we serve them with a smile and a hymn. I dropped a whole pot of food last month. Fed 5 dogs and a raccoon by accident.
and they still adore him. I can't believe those folks. They got more grace than half the county.
Do they have Christmas trees?
Not really, but we bring garlands, a few oranges and apples, and some little gifts. Last year, someone donated books, remember?
Yeah, I read mine cover to cover, twice.
I gave mine to Jimmy Thompson. His house didn't have walls. I drew a picture for Miss Clara. She cried when she saw the stars.
Now that's the spirit of Christmas, kids. Not what's under our tree, but what's in your hearts.
Even if your heart's a little crusty from wrangling Ned out of the coop.
Hey, I've got delicate sensibilities.
You got chicken feathers in your teeth.
All right, everything's packed. Michael, let's go check the soup pots.
You got it. I mean, after all, we can't leave without the main course. Holler if someone sets the barn on fire.
Again.
We all know the truth about that barn fire, right?
What truth?
That you and Max knocked over the kerosene lamp playing ball when you should have been cleaning the barn.
Yeah, and the truth that you boys been naughty all year long. Or not.
Are too. And then, right after Thanksgiving, you suddenly find your halos and start saying, yes, ma'am, and no thank you, and offering to sweep the porch like your little Lord Fauntleroy.
That's strategic generosity. That's fakery. That's what it is. Hey, Santa doesn't have a deadline. We just gotta get in the gutter books before the sleigh takes off.
One of these days, he's gonna catch on.
Well, till then, I'm gonna keep helping little old ladies crossing the street, even if they ain't crossing.
Boys.
Father calls me William, sister calls me Will, mother calls me Willie, but the feathers call me Bill. Mighty glad I ain't a girl, rather be a boy, without them sashes, curls, and things that's front by Fauntleroy. Love to chop green apples and go swimming in the lake. Hate to take the casserole they get for a bellyache. Most all the time the whole year round the rain no flies on me. Just before Christmas, be as good as you can be.
For Christmas with its lots and lots of candies, cakes, and toys was made, they say, for proper kids and not for naughty boys. So wash your face and brush your hair and mind your P's and Q's, and don't bust out your pantaloons and don't wear out your shoes.
Say yes to the ladies and yes to the men. And when there's company, don't pass your plate for pie again. I'm thinking all the things you'd like to see up on that tree. Just before Christmas, be as good as you can. As good as you can be.
Mary, did you hear the angels say?
All is well. All is well. Angels and men rejoice.
Brothers and sisters, what a joyful noise. We may be in a depression, but as we come together and invite God's presence among us, we find peace. Amen. And comfort. Mm-hmm. And even some Christmas joy that only God can provide.
Amen. We're blessed to have so many new faces with us this morning. Welcome, neighbors. You're not just visitors, you're family now.
And you're all welcome to join us for some warm stew and biscuits. No charge, but your company.
That's the only price I can afford.
Now, don't forget, after you've warmed your stomachs with biscuits and stew, we've got a pageant to rehearse, and we need your help. It's less a show and more a celebration. No auditions, just participation.
Ned's our wise man, but he still thinks Bethlehem is somewhere near Scranton.
I checked the map twice. It's at least on the same page.
I want to be a star again. Last year, I only fell off the stool once.
Only because William bumped you, trying to lasso the donkey.
That donkey ain't coming.
All right. We can only hope for peace and goodwill this year. Now, let us thank the good Lord for the food that we're about to receive. Dear Lord, bless our food, bless our fellowship, and during these challenging times, may you provide all that we need this Christmas. Amen.
Pastor Michael, Miss Sarah, letter just came by motor courier from the mayor's office.
Well, what could this be about? Let's see. Dear Reverend and Mrs. Collins, you and your church are formally invited to attend and assist with the town Christmas Jubilee to be held at the Whitmore Mansion and Museum. Your contributions to the needy are well known, and we'd be honored to have your spirit and skills at this event, benefiting those less fortunate.
They mean the Whitmore Mansion, as in your Aunt Elizabeth's ice palace.
Yes, my Aunt Elizabeth and Cousin Warren.
Aren't those the folks that think of chicken coops at Aziz?
Stop that. Sarah, this could be...
I know what this is. Warren doesn't want to help the needy. He wants us to do the work so he can smile for the camera.
Sounds like him. Didn't you say that when he was a boy, he sold lemonade at his uncle's funeral?
Still, if it benefits the Hooverville families.
Okay, we'll do it. I may dread seeing my Aunt Elizabeth, but we can't pass up the chance to help those in need.
Why'd you stop seeing her? Your aunt.
She and my mama had a falling out long ago, over pride if you ask me. Although, I don't really know what happened exactly, but we haven't spoken in years.
Maybe this will be the Christmas to fix that.
Maybe it will, Max.
All right, everyone, let's eat. Then get to rehearsing. There's a Jubilee now to prepare for and a whole city or a whole town to lift up.
So much fun.
I must say, that little Christmas ditty had some Broadway quality crooning.
Naturally. Why, I trained under the esteemed Madame Henderson of the Fellsby Parish Choir.
She retired after one season, didn't she? I heard she developed hearing loss.
I am simply saying some talents are best showcased.
You lot thinking what I'm thinking. We ought to be part of the Jubilee. I mean, we've got flair, pizzazz, panache.
What's that? Did someone say mustache?
No, Stanley, panache, not facial hair.
Oh, yeah. I had a mustache once, back in 1923. Had a mind of its own. I named him Oscar.
Yes, Mrs. Trumbull, the Jubilee. With all of our talents, we could do a routine. Something festive, like, the 12 Days of Christmas, Mansion Staff Edition.
Absolutely not. The last time I danced, my hip went left while I went right. We haven't spoken since.
I'll do the narration. I've got a voice like marshmallows in warm cocoa.
More like a dying cat in Hooverville.
Oh, come on. On the
First day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a partridge in a pear tree.
Perhaps instead of singing, we do a dramatic reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." In Latin.
What's an enlightened Christmas?
In Latin, Stanley. Latin.
Latin. Oh, it doesn't matter. And I'll play the Lord's the Leaping. Oh, I got the knees for it.
Stanley, your knees creak like the cellar door.
All right. Let's be honest. Would the mayor actually let us perform at the Jubilee?
That'd be about as likely as Miss Elizabeth singing again.
Oh, now there was some raw talent.
Miss Elizabeth used to sing?
Oh, years ago. She has, had a beautiful voice. Haven't heard it since Henry passed.
What's that? Did you say Henry danced? Well, I'll be. He always had sneaky hips.
Well, my colleagues, I suppose we should stick to what we do best, working behind the scenes.
Good afternoon. We're from the church, here to drop off some supplies for the Jubilee.
Oh, yeah, I hope we're not too early.
You're wearing mud.
And overalls.
They brought apples.
Be on your best behavior. This place is fancier than a wedding cake.
Is that a chandelier made of diamonds? Or did we just walk into the lobby of heaven? This rug feels like one of our sheep.
Echo! We're not even in church, but I feel like we should whisper.
All right, everyone. Let's not embarrass ourselves. Or me. Let's try and be respectable.
I am elegance.
Max, racing around the tree. Only a fruity can come too.
There's poultry on my parquet floor.
Don't worry, it's just one of our sticks.
It's like 6 teeth a laying.
Get that bird out of here before it gets in my Christmas pudding? Oh.
That Val's got attitude. I respect it.
Help, truly.
It's not like the mayor didn't warn us about the high energy.
Warned us? Yes. Did I listen? No. Do I regret it? Oh, deeply.
Allow me. I know how to herd chaos. I do it every day on the farm. So impressive. Okay, everyone, line up for your chore.
Here, have a display cookie. Just don't touch my rolling pin, and we'll get along.
You smell like cinnamon and old books.
Nor'easter's creeping in. Feels like 1927 all over again. My beard froze solid that year. Remember?
We'll need to head back to prep the church and the soup kitchen soon. If this storm is as bad as they say, we'll have to take blankets, food, everything we got down to the Hooverville families. They barely have tarps.
We'll open the farmhouse and the church cellar too. Pack in as many as we can. We may not have heat, but at least we'll have walls.
But you'll freeze. The church barely has insulation.
You'd open up your own home?
That's what community does. Well, at least that's what this community does. Thanks to Henry Whitmore.
I remember. He used to keep barrels of coal at the back gate just for nights like these.
And leave baskets of food on porches. No one ever knew it was him, but we did.
Yeah, he'd shovel out folks' walkways himself. Said no one deserved to be snowed in life or in heart.
This house used to have a fire that came from more than a hearth.
Maybe it still can.
This might be the fanciest disaster I've ever helped with.
And maybe the sweetest?
That's the third one. And the kitchen is still flooding. The pipe behind the stove, it's split clean through.
I told you that pipe was rattling last week.
You also told me not to step on the rooster again, but...
Paw stepped on Rudy.
Only a toe, he's fine. He just limps dramatically.
Ma, the church ain't got no heat either. The oil stove won't light.
I checked it. It's busted. I even poked it with a stick, like Ned does. That's how we broke the fence.
No more poking or fencing or rooster stomping.
We, could always try hugging the stove with good intentions.
Michael.
I know. Now, who could that be? Oh, wow, ladies. Come on in. This is such a surprise. Come on in. It's so cold.
Hello, friends. Brought you all some of last night's stew. A little frostbitten, but it'll warm the ribs.
I put so many layers on, I can't bend my knees. If I fall, y'all better just roll me home like a snowball.
My eyelashes froze together. I blinked and heard them crack. Thought I'd turned into a Christmas statue.
You shouldn't have come in this weather.
We ain't letting the folks who feed us every Sunday freeze without help. I mean, I had to break ice off my laundry line with a wrench this morning.
It's cold as a banker's heart around here.
It's so cold, I'm breathing out snowflakes.
Still, it's almost Christmas. There's something warm about that. Even if my nose does feel like a popsicle.
Just don't expect me to sing carols with frostbite.
Oh, come on. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Except maybe not this much.
It's nice to laugh, especially now when everything seems to be falling apart. I remember when the season used to feel magical.
I know what you mean. Now it just feels like pressure. One more thing to manage.
Back home in Louisiana, Christmas smelled like sweet potato pie and wood smoke. Now it smells like wet mittens and canned soup.
I tell my family that the snowfall means someone's thinking about us. But it's hard trying to stay jolly when your kids' coats are 3 years too small.
I know. We all carry a little ache, don't we? But somehow we'll get through this mess together.
Maybe that's what Christmas is. Not the perfect holiday, but a chance to feel seen and loved, even when things aren't okay.
I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear the music play?
know what? We'll give our children a memory. They'll look back and say, that year, Christmas still found us.
You're absolutely right. If the baby Jesus can be born in a cold barn, we can survive a silly nor'easter.
And I'll tell you what, if that little baby could sleep with the cows in the hay, I could sure manage with 3 boys, a campfire for a heater, and a wind that howls like my Aunt Trudy at Bingo.
Well, we will leave you good folks alone. Firm handshakes only. Hugs make people soft.
Too late for that. I'm soft, sentimental, and cold as a snowman's nose. Ooh.
Thank you so much, ladies. Next time, we'll send you home with some extra firewood and biscuits.
Oh, bless your sweethearts. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh. Please stay warm.
Mm-hmm. We will.
I can't believe they would come all the way here to take care of us when they have little to nothing in Hooverville.
We should be helping them, but we're barely holding on. I don't know what else to do. The farm's no good until we dry out. The church is a freezer box.
We'll figure something out.
But we've got kids, Michael, and those families are depending on us. I feel like we're standing on ice and it's cracking.
Well, maybe it's time to talk to your aunt.
You know how she is.
She's still family. And you said that the mansion has rooms that hasn't been used since the Great War.
She'd rather fill those empty rooms with antique chairs than people in need.
We don't have a choice, Sarah. We can ask to stay just until we get things fixed around here. And maybe, just maybe, she'll surprise you.
She hasn't surprised anyone since 1922 when she smiled at a town parade and someone fainted.
Well, you know, maybe it's time for a second smile.
I could help write a letter to her. Real polite. With extra fancy words like cordially. Maybe I could draw a goat on it.
What would I do without you all? All right, we'll go, we'll ask. But I'm also going to ask if she'll allow some of the Hooverville families to help us with the Jubilee. May just take their minds off of how bad they really got it.
Do you think she'll go for that?
Not in a million years, but I have to try.
No, this is Mr. Pettigrew at the Whitmore Mansion. Yes, Mr. Merriweather. If I see Mr. Whitmore, I'll give him the message. Yes, I'll tell him it is urgent. Good day to you, sir.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for allowing us to stay here until we get the farm livable again.
Thank you, Aunt Elizabeth. We'll stay out of your way, truly.
Let's hope so.
There's that chandelier again. If that falls, I reckon it crushes flatter than a flapjack under a herd of cows.
Might fix me a crooked toe, though.
I want to sleep in the room with the big clock that goes bong.
Where should I put the, whatever this is?
Out of the kitchen. Unless it grows or bakes It don't belong here.
This is how it begins. One muddy footprint at a time.
It's like Christmas came early.
What's that? Did you say squirrely? You seen him too? I was yelling at him this morning, trying to get into the cellar to keep warm. I'll get you, you stinking vomit!
I said Christmas came early. Never mind.
Early.
Right. We'll have you moved in and everything sorted out in 2 shakes and a holler.
You say that every time, Millie.
And am I ever wrong?
Glenn, please refrain from climbing the Grecian columns. They're irreplaceable.
They're just standing there, begging to be climbed. Yeah, like they've been waiting their whole lives just for me and my boots.
Boys! And if any of you even think about touching the sugar cookies cooling on the windowsill, I'll know. I got kitchen sense.
What? Kitchen sense?
Like spider sense, but for baked goods.
Let me show you to your rooms. Children, please don't touch the displays.
Wow! That fireplace is huge! And look at those pretty stockings!
Oh, those? They're just for show. I mean, decoration.
They are fancy. We usually make do with paper stars, popcorn strings, and old stockings that don't fit no more.
Well, I'm sure Santa won't mind. Will he? I mean, surely you believe in Santa.
How'd you know my name was Shirley? And yeah, I believe in Santa, but I've never seen him.
Me neither, but I believe in beef jerky instead of cookies. Man's gotta eat protein.
Well, I have seen him once, right here, at that very fireplace.
Really?
Are you serious? No playing around?
I've seen him once too. It was the winter of 28. Snow piled high. The moon was bright. I saw a boot go down that chimney faster than a jackrabbit in a hailstorm.
You sure that wasn't the year you fell off the roof?
Shh. Let me tell you all what happened. It was the night before Christmas.
Went all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. 'Twas the night before Christmas, went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, hoping Saint Nick would soon be there. All the kids were nestled, sung in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama in her kerchief and Dad in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. But the night before Christmas. But the night, a wonderful night. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter.
Sprang out of my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window, I flew like a flash.
Opened all the shutters.
And opened the sash. When what to my wondering I should appear under the church sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. 'Twas a night, what a night before Christmas. 'Twas a night, what a night, a wonderful night. Reindeer bell. Turning around when down the chimney he came with a bell. He spoke not a word, went straight to his work. Got his building on the stocking, he turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside his nose. Giving a nod at the chimney roll.
Ho, ho, ho!
I heard him saying as he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all. Happy Christmas. And we woke at night. 'Twas the night before Christmas.
What is all this racket?
Just a little joy, ma'am.
Yes, well, do keep it to a dull roar. This is still a museum.
Of course. Wouldn't want joy disturbing the artifacts.
And what would your mother say, I wonder? Marching her children into my home after all these years.
She'd say it's a miracle you've opened your door at all.
She always was one for theatrics.
Only because you shut her out.
The whole gang's here. Nothing like family at Christmas.
Warren, darling, your cousin had a slight mishap at the farm. They'll be staying with me for a few days.
Hey, take care of your kid.
Lucky me.
Excellent. You'll be like living hell. I am so sorry to hear about your farm.
Thank you, Warren. We just need to get a few pipes fixed and we'll be good as new.
What? It's gonna snow? Again? But we just had an ice storm.
He said, good as new, Stanley.
Oh.
Don't you have work to do?
Why, yes, I do.
At any rate, I'm glad that you're able to help us with the Jubilee. It's going to be the bee's knees. I'm sure of it.
Well, yes, Warren. We hope to make it a memorable Christmas celebration for the townspeople.
Yes, of course. For the townspeople.
I must admit, we were a bit surprised to get your message, especially after all these years.
I couldn't think of anyone more perfect than you and the good Reverend here to bring everyone together.
It's certainly what our community needs this Christmas. It's very benevolent of you both.
That's me, Mr. Benevolent. I'm certain the town will be much better off when all is said and done.
Mr. Whitmore, sir, I have a telephone message for you. Mr. Merriweather was on the party line earlier looking for you. Said it was urgent.
Thank you, Pettigrew. I'll return the call right away.
And I have some hot tea and cocoa prepared on the buffet table. Wash your hands.
Hello, Mr. Merriweather. No, everything's going according to plan. The Jubilee's got the town eating out of our hands. We get enough donors, and we push through the zoning proposal. By spring, Hooverville's gone. All that riffraff, out, making room for new developments. And just have to keep these bleeding hearts thinking we're helping the poor. Yes. We give them a few turkeys, some hymns, and they'll thank us for the privilege of being relocated. Yes, sounds good. Goodbye. Well now, I really just stopped by to make sure the storm didn't ruin the plans for the Jubilee. That your family is safe and that all is well.
Thank you, Warren. We are grateful to have a place to stay.
Very good then, I must be on my way. This town won't run itself. And as John D. Rockefeller once said, don't be afraid to give up the good, to go for the great. And with that, I bid you good day.
Goodbye, Warren. Off you go to do great things.
Bye, Warren.
Goodbye. So, Elizabeth, speaking of great things, I remember when your husband did something great for the entire county by hosting Christmas Eve right here at the mansion.
Henry was generous to a fault.
He never turned anyone away.
And look where it left him, wasting his fortune and trusting in people who didn't deserve it.
You mean like my mother?
More like Saint Hazel. Your mother loved spending her brother's money.
I don't remember it like that.
Well, you were young.
I was young, so why turn on me too? I never understood what happened between the two of you, and you've never given me a chance to ask.
You want to know what it was like living in the wings of the Henry and Hazel show. Well, I don't enjoy reliving it. Thank you very much.
How bad could it have been? Everyone loved my mother.
Yes, they did. And Henry adored Hazel. She had his heart, his fire, his charity, his laugh. And I was just the one left managing things after the Whitmore siblings danced out the door to go save the world.
You were a part of that world too. You could have helped.
I tried. But every time I took a step, Henry called Hazel to take over. When I messed up the fundraiser in 22, who came in to fix it? Hazel. And everyone applauded.
It doesn't seem like they were trying to hurt you.
Yes, that wasn't her fault. She loved you. She wanted to share it with you.
Well, it didn't feel like love. It felt like being forgotten. I spent my life trying to be respected, and she just walked in with a smile and won everyone over.
So you resented her, and then saw me as a reflection of her.
Yes, I did. You reminded me of everything I wasn't.
But I'm not her. I'm just trying to help my family, to survive, to do some good.
How does one let go of the past?
You've always had Warren by your side. He adores you.
I taught Warren to be strong, like me. But now I worry that I may have robbed him of the qualities that I envied in your mother and in you.
And in the meantime, you kept us out of your life.
Well, there's only so much room for sainthood in one family.
I never asked you to be a saint. I just hoped that you'd be family.
Excuse me. It's late.
Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? I'm not the same one. See what the time's done. Is that why you have let me go? I feel you, Christmas. I know I found you. You'd never fade away. Where are you, Christmas? Why have you gone
Aw, I glued my fingers together again. I'm just going to have to live like this till New Year's.
Give it here before you attach yourself to the tree.
What's that? Did someone say attack the tree?
We're making a nativity set, Stanley.
Navy jets? Now, why would someone want to attack our tree with Navy jets? You people ain't making any sense.
All right, troops. Decoration by category, canned goods by color, and not a single foot tracks mud past that entry rug. Let's move like we mean it.
Oh, this place is like a snow globe exploded in a history book. Why, my cheeks hurt just from smiling.
Welcome, ladies. Need help with your gear?
No, ma'am. We run a tight ship. Lucinda, centerpieces to the left. Wilford, no touching the candlesticks. That's a weapon in the wrong hands.
Oh, they're just high-spirited, bless their bones. We didn't have fancy things back home, or couches without holes for that matter.
All right, sweethearts, spin in one spot. If you break something, we gotta live here till they forgive us. Look at these curtains. I'm telling you, my Christmas goosebumps got goosebumps. You can make 4 wedding dresses and a ball gown out of just one of them.
Ladies and gents, listen up. I have an idea. How about we move the Jubilee to the museum storage building? We can clear it out, string up lights, stage up a nativity, animals, shepherds, wise men, the whole shebang. I even got old footlights from the nearby high school production of Babes in Arms.
Babes in Arms? You mean like baby Jesus in Mary's arms?
Can I be a shepherd?
I want to ride a donkey.
I want to wear a crown.
The storage building will be perfect for the pageant. Intimate, meaningful, and out of Elizabeth's carpet range.
The last time anyone went into that storage building, we lost a butler.
I still hear him whispering by the suits of armor.
Oh, don't be dramatic. All we need is a mop, 3 extension cords, and some elbow grease.
Elbow grease? What's elbow grease? Is it like gravy?
No, Shirley. It's sweat, but fancy. I would volunteer to be a wise man if I could have a beard.
You could be wise without a beard, I think. Anyway, I will be the narrator. I have excellent diction.
We also want to close with a candlelight service. Everyone gathered, lights low, carols echoing off the marble.
Yeah, the Jubilee should remind us of the true gift of Christmas, the birth of Jesus.
What on earth are you all plotting now? A nativity? And is that my best linen tablecloth draped over a ladder?
We're planning to transform the museum storage building into a theater for the Jubilee. It will be beautiful.
You mean the museum storage where I keep priceless historical artifacts? The same storage that smells like old leather and gunpowder.
We'll be careful. Oh. No candles, be near the muskets.
I already said this Jubilee needed to be elegant, sophisticated. And now we're staging biblical tableaus next to my father's antique taxidermy.
Christmas isn't supposed to be sophisticated, Aunt Elizabeth. It's about humility. It's about the birth of Jesus. It's not about impressing people. It's about giving them hope, something real to hold on to.
So now we're doing sermons with props. You sound just like your mother. Always confident she knew best. Always loved, always adored. And I was the one left out.
I'm sorry you're still upset about what happened.
Still upset? I've been upset since 1922. I told you, your mother made me feel invisible. And now here we are again, a room full of people ignoring my wishes. It's Henry and Hazel all over again.
You're not invisible, Aunt Elizabeth. You're just holding on to control so tightly that you've forgotten how to open your hands.
We're asking you to open them now, to let people in.
There's enough room in that storage building to warm 100 hearts. Or 3 very enthusiastic choirs.
fine. You can have your nativity and your candlelight, but it had better be first class. Warren's future and my name depends on it.
Why is everybody so tense?
Grown-ups are nutty.
When I grow up, I'm gonna make sure everything's fun.
And sparkly.
Why do adults have to be so complicated? Yeah, can't they just have some Christmas peace and joy?
And hot chocolate.
When I grow up, things will be different. When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And when I wake up, when the sun comes up, and I will read my book until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. And when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to haul around with you when you are grown up. And when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. And when I grow up, I will have treats every day, and I'll play with things that mom pretends that moms don't think are fun. And when I grow up, when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun, and I won't burn 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow
What to read when one can't sleep? Oh, Henry's journal. I haven't looked at this since... What's this? It's addressed to me. Open Christmas morning. From Hazel. It's been sitting there all these years. My dearest Elizabeth, if you're reading this, perhaps it means we've had one of our famous silences again. I never liked those silences. I always preferred the warmth of your presence, even when it came with storm clouds. I know I can be too much. Henry and I were always so much alike, weren't we? Dreamers, heart-led, but you were the compass. You were the voice of reason, the wise one. I always admired you for it, even if I didn't say it often enough. If this season finds us distant again, let it not be because of pride. Life is too short and Christmas too precious to let our love for each other grow cold. With love, always, Hazel. Oh, Hazel, you always tried, but I didn't listen. I let jealousy grow wild, like ivy crawling over brick. And I missed so many Christmases, so many chances to say I was wrong. They say it's a season of love, but I feel so lonely. I can't believe that life has brought me here. And if there is peace on earth, why can't I feel it? Why have all my dreams just disappeared? I decorate the mantle, I decorate the tree, but deep inside I'm missing what Christmas really means. I need a sleigh ride in the freshly fallen snow. I need to warm beside the fireplace when I come in from the cold. I need silent night by candlelight in a tiny chapel filled with sacred songs. I need Christmas to bring me home. My dear Henry, you always said Christmas made me softer. Maybe that's why I hated it when you were gone. Without you, I didn't know how to be kind. Not really. I lost the best parts of myself when I lost you. Sarah, you're so much like Hazel. That warmth, that generosity, I see it now. And I nearly shut you out, like I shut out all the others. No more. No more winters made colder by pride. No more burying joy just to be right. From now on, I'm going to embrace Henry and Hazel's legacy. breakfast is served. Pancakes with nutmeg, and I didn't burn a single one, I think.
And the flour is now in every crevice of my kitchen. Oh, I left you alone for 10 minutes.
Well, you said I never lift a finger. Well, this morning I lifted a whole hand and a spatula.
You cooked on purpose?
Quite deliberately. And I made eggs, scrambled, and quite possibly tortured.
They smell okay. Can we eat them? Like, really eat them?
Yes, dear boy, the food is safe. I may have even enjoyed myself.
Are we dreaming?
Her cooking is like an adventure. Sometimes you discover treasure, and sometimes you find burnt offerings.
You're up early and serving breakfast?
Yes, well, it turns out that baking flour can be therapeutic, like snow for the soul.
I must have walked into the wrong house.
Well, don't get used to it. I have no plans of turning this place into a diner.
What brought this on?
Well, let's just say that I had a visit from the ghost of Christmas past last night. Oh, and a letter from Hazel.
A letter? From Mother? I don't understand.
Well, it seems that your mother gave Henry a letter that he put in his journal, and it never made it out until last night. Funny how unspoken words can cause years of misunderstandings. You reminded me of my strengths, of the kind of woman that I was, and, well, that I can be again, especially at Christmas. Oh, Sarah, could you find it in your heart to forgive your old, jealous, and prideful aunt?
Well, there's nothing I'd want more, Aunt Elizabeth.
You're not scared at all today. Yeah, you're actually kind of fun.
Well, don't tell anyone. I do have a reputation to maintain.
Mother? Mother! We need to talk. Now.
Can't it wait till after breakfast, Warren? I'm rather enjoying myself.
No, it can't. Word's gotten out. The papers are calling the Jubilee a political ploy. Someone from the Hooverville Council, what's his name, Peabody, says they're on to us.
On to what?
The, plan to, repurpose the Jubilee to gently transition Hooverville into something more, tax-friendly.
You mean force families out so you can build your luxury homes and businesses.
It's called revitalization.
Did you know about this?
No. Warren, I agreed to this to build business for the museum. I had no idea.
You said you wanted this Jubilee to make a statement. I thought...
Not that kind of statement.
How are we supposed to trust you now?
Sarah.
No, Michael. She was finally starting to open her heart. And now we find out this whole thing may have been a setup.
No, Sarah, I didn't know. And things are different.
Come along, children.
But what about the pancakes and eggs?
Now, children.
Mother, what are we going to do?
Enough, Warren. You have done enough.
Fine. I'll figure it out myself.
Where are you, Christmas?
I need Christmas.
Why can't I find?
I need Christmas.
Why have you gone
I need Christmas to bring me home.
you have been given your orders. We are not just guests, we are participants. Shepherds and wise men, act accordingly. Eyes front.
Y'all stop grabbing things like you was born in a barn. I swear, if one more of y'all loses a sheep prop, I'll glue it to your hand.
Isn't it just so splendid? The lights, the hay, the holy glow of it all. My little actors here are gonna steal the show.
Let's hope they don't literally steal the show. Timing and reverence, people. Timing and reverence.
Is this where the donkey goes, or am I in the wrong barn?
Stanley! Shh! Over here!
We had 10 minutes of quiet. I knew it wouldn't last.
Better chaos with laughter than silence with gloom, I always say.
I baked for an army, and it looks like we got one. And they're all in costume.
Oh, bless you, darling. My boys smell cookies the way hound dogs sniff out biscuits. Don't be surprised if the shepherds come back for thirds.
You will each take one, politely. You are representing Bethlehem, not a biscuit line.
Ladies and gentlemen, as mayor of our fine town, I want to welcome you to the first ever Whitmore Christmas Jubilee. I would also like to thank our distinguished donors joining us tonight. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And of course, please join me in thanking our gracious host, my dear mother, Elizabeth Whitmore, for allowing us to hold this event on her property. And finally, I want to thank Pastor Michael Collins, his wife Sarah, and the entire congregation of the Old First Church, who have worked hard to present to you the Nativity.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here.
sisters and poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Then let us all with one accord sing praises to our heavenly Lord that hath made heaven and earth of naught, and with his blood mankind was bought. Born is the King of
Thank you. Please extinguish your candles. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us at the Whitmore Jubilee. I must admit, that was moving. Even this old town official felt something stir. Thank you to all who helped bring the true meaning of Christmas to life. Now, as your mayor,
Warren, before you continue, I'd like to say something. Tonight reminded me of why my late husband Henry loved this season so dearly. The story of Christ's birth, so simple, yet so powerful. That love came down wrapped not in gold, but in humility. That it is for everyone, not just for the rich or the respected, but for the broken, the poor, the outcast, for all mankind. Warren, I know your heart, I do. You wanted to protect this town by preserving its beauty and order, but we can't protect what we love by shutting others out. These neighbors of ours, these Hooverville families, they deserve compassion, not removal. They're good people, and they belong here. I've been wrong in many ways, but this year I want to open my heart to the Christmas spirit, the true spirit, the one that calls us to love without condition. And I hope others will do the same.
Maybe I need to think a few things over.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas.
I love the line in that song that says he came to save the world. But make it closer than that. He came to save you. He came to save me. When I think about my life and I think about the mistakes and the missteps that I've made, it's overwhelming to think that God loved me so much that he sent his best. He sent his son. And Jesus loved me. He loved you, all of us, so much that he willingly came. He left heaven and he came to earth for one reason: to die. To give his life away so that we could live forever. It's incredible. I told you a few hours ago I was going to come back and pray with you, and this is that moment. And we believe this is the most important moment of the afternoon. This is the moment where you have an opportunity to open your heart, make room in your life for Jesus. There's this great misconception that you have to have your life together and then you go to God. It's completely the opposite. You go to him just the way you are. And he takes our mistakes and our sin and our missteps and he exchanges it with mercy and grace and forgiveness and love. No one loves like that but Jesus. He loved you so much that he gave his life away. He loved you so much that he paid a price that you couldn't pay, that I couldn't pay. And this is just a moment and an opportunity for you to say yes to Jesus. This isn't about church. It's not about religion. This is about having a relationship with Jesus. And I would love to introduce you to him today. So I'm going to pray a prayer, and I'm going to invite you to pray it with me. You have to make it your own. The Bible says if we confess with our mouth, that's why we'll pray it out loud in a few moments. We believe in our heart that Jesus will change your life. I'm living proof. So maybe you're here and you've never accepted Christ. This is the moment. I believe this is why you're here. Pray this prayer. Believe it in your heart. I promise Jesus will change your life. Maybe you're here and life's just gotten really hard and difficult and messy, and you want to walk out of here tonight knowing that you've recalibrated your heart, that you just need to start over. You need to rededicate your life to Jesus. This prayer is for you. Incredible thing about Jesus is he is the God of second chances and third chances and 10th chances, right? I've been there in my life. And so wherever you are, wherever you find yourself tonight, Pray this, mean it. Let Jesus touch your life. I promise you, you'll never be the same. Best decision you'll ever make. I believe this is the most important prayer you'll ever pray. So I'm going to pray it out loud, and I'm going to invite you now to bow your heads, close your eyes. It's just close yourself in with the Lord. Don't worry about what anyone around you is doing. The cast and crew are behind stage, behind the curtain, in different places. They've paused everything they're doing right now, and they're praying. And I'm going to pray a prayer out loud. I'd love for you to pray it with me. I'm actually going to invite everyone in the room to pray it with me. And you may have prayed this prayer many years ago in your life, and you're following Jesus. That's great. You'll never know the power and the impact that your prayer may have on someone around you. I hear stories about it all the time. So I'm going to invite everyone to pray. But if you're that one that says, today I'm going to surrender my life to Jesus. If you're that one that says, I'm going to rededicate my life, I'm going to start over with God. Man, pray this prayer. Mean it in your heart. Let God do something really profound in your life. Would you pray this with me? Pray it out loud, everyone. Dear Jesus, I surrender my life to you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for coming to earth and saving me. Thank you for going to the cross. I ask you to forgive me from all of my sin. I give you my mistakes and my missteps. I invite you to be my Lord and Savior. I make room in my heart for you, Jesus. Thank you for mercy and grace. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, could you celebrate with me? I know heaven is rejoicing right now. If you prayed that prayer for the first time or rededicated your life to Jesus, whatever it may be, we believe so much in what you just did that on your way out this afternoon, we have a brochure that we want to put in your hand. It's a booklet. It's called Next, and it's just that. It helps you understand what are the next steps in a relationship with Jesus. We have it in English and in Spanish, if that's your heart language. I believe it will help you. It's not about CLA. It's not about the church. It's about the prayer you just prayed and having a relationship with Christ. No one's going to ask you any questions or anything. Just take one. I pray it will encourage you and inspire you. Maybe you didn't pray that prayer this afternoon, but you have some questions about having a relationship with Jesus. Take one. I really believe that it will help you. Again, congratulations. Around here we applaud because we think that's the best decision you'll ever make in your life, right? We get really excited when someone gives their heart to Christ. And if you don't have a home church, we'd love for you to worship with us. I preach every Sunday. I don't preach from a museum or a mansion every Sunday, but 9 and 11. We also have a campus in Silver Spring that meets at 10:30 on Sundays. In the back page of your playbill, you'll see some exciting things that are coming up. Christmas is very busy around here. We have some TV specials that are on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We have candlelight Christmas services here on Christmas Eve. We're on television, ABC, CBS. You can worship with us. We have an online campus. But I encourage you, get plugged in. Get plugged into a good, we have wonderful, great churches in our area. Get connected in one where you can begin to grow in your faith and in your relationship with the Lord. Hey, I want to thank you for coming. Are you enjoying Christmas Wonderland tonight? Yeah, that's awesome. And we've got a few more moments. I don't want you to leave yet. We have a great finale. I want you to sit back and enjoy the rest of Christmas Wonderland. I want to tell you one more time, God bless you. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas, everyone.
see the folks from Hooverville watching? Some of them looked like they haven't smiled all winter, till just now.
Sometimes all it takes is a baby in a manger to remind folks there's still good in the world.
I tell you, if I were really a wise man, I'd have brought some extra blankets for that stable.
I'm glad they include the animals. Nothing says Christmas like a stubborn donkey.
I was the only shepherd who actually fed the sheep. I'm basically a professional now.
And what's that? You pet the chief? Which one's the chief?
The only chief around here is me. And if you don't stop eating all the cookies, I'll have you peeling potatoes until New Year's Day.
That nativity was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The baby Jesus, the candles, and Miss Elizabeth, did you see her eyes? They were all watery.
She wept. Oh, and I didn't faint. Oh, truly a Christmas miracle on both accounts.
Just goes to show, miracles don't always come wrapped in ribbon. Sometimes they wear pearls and bark orders.
Elizabeth, you have no idea how much this meant to all of us.
I think I'm only beginning to understand, but I want to keep learning.
That's all we ever needed to hear.
I mean, look, I still think fiscal structure matters and public image, but maybe there's room for compassion too. Just one or two Hooverville families at a time.
Baby steps, Mayor. Baby steps.
He gets it honest. I taught him to build walls instead of bridges. But Henry and Hazel were right all along. The world's got enough cold hearts. It needs more candles.
I wish Mama could have heard you say that.
So do I. I held so tightly to that grudge that I nearly forgot how much I once admired your mother and you. I see her in you, Sarah. That friendship, that fight, the way that you gather broken people and make them feel whole again.
I never wanted to be the enemy, Aunt Elizabeth. I just wanted to be family.
Well, let's start now, if you'll have me.
All right, ducks, elbows off the refreshment table. We are not Hooverville hobbits. We are guests in a museum.
Well, butter my biscuits and hang tinsel on the clothesline. That Jubilee was fancier than a hen in high heels.
It was all just so precious. I could burst. And did y'all see the wise man that tripped over the hay bale? That's real theater.
Ma'am, your home is like a dream. Thank you for letting our children be a part of it.
Truth be told, I was the one in need of something special this Christmas. And you all gave it to me.
Well, what are we all standing here for like a bunch of frozen fence posts? This is Christmas Eve. Let's sing something joyful.
Yes, a big old sing-along. Like a community barn hoedown, but with better curtains.
I swore I wouldn't cry this Christmas. I lied. Someone start singing before I embarrass myself.
Miss Elizabeth! Miss Elizabeth, we heard you like the farm animals now, so we decided to bring your 2 favorite geese to the party. Well, maybe 1.5. Listen, Miss Elizabeth, this goose is a really good dancer. Millie, what's it you always saying about the geese in a party?
It's not a party without a goose.
That's exactly right. Now, Miss Elizabeth, before we get this party continuing, I just had one little question about a goose for you.
Ned?
What?
Your goose.
Oh, everybody remain calm. Millie, help me get the goose.
Okay.
Help me get the goose.
No problem.
Help me get the goose. There you go. Here.
I'll help you.
Come here, goose. Come here, goose. Hey, come here, goose.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.